That was clean, actually.
Warning, warning, warning.
You know what? I miss Alistar. I don't know, man. Pretty much after they changed Alistar to have that E, like that E effect, I felt like he was just like not nearly as good. His old E used to just heal. You would just cast it and it would be the healing passive. Yeah, his old E was his heal. But the thing is when you got the E ramp ups done, what they did was they made the Q not knock up as long. So like I'm pretty sure Alistar combo is only a 1 second CC now, whereas I'm pretty sure it used to be 1.5. So like yeah, you technically got 0.5 seconds on your CC chain, but like it doesn't all happen at the same time. You know what I mean? I think that's the problem I've always had with Alistar. Also, the windup for the auto attack is really long. Like your character fully pulls he fully pulls back and then does like a full uppercut, and like all of that is interruptible. Like it's a really clunky auto attack. I think the problem is Alistar is not tanky without R. I really don't think that's the issue. I really do feel like it's just the E is so clunky now. My best suggestion for Alistar for a long time is that if you CC'd a player, you should get a stack of the ramping up thing. I think you need 5 stacks, right? So you should be able to proc E, then combo, and that should give you like 3 to 4 stacks. Like the headbutt should give you 1, the pulverize should give you 1, and then like because you're on top of them, right? Are you going Electrocute? Because you're Electrocute. Wish a girl would say that to me. Where's your Electrocute? Dude, every time you go Electrocute, I swear that rune does like Lily 200 damage all of laning phase, and then you just have Electrocute. I don't want it. What the hell? That was clean, actually. You like that? Ooh, that was a little clean. Didn't take the turret shot and got him. I think I actually care about refill more than I care about fairy charm, since I bought a tier. I do a bit of climbing today. Wish someone would climb on me. Oops, didn't mean to say that out loud. Well, at least with tier I can just sustain the whole time, even though they have like an annoying poke lane. Wow, he actually just flashed. Man just gave up his flash like that, huh? Is your tier list based on what's easy and OP, or like all around what's the best? What's easy and OP? I give heavy weight to a character that's easy to play and has really strong output. That's why champions like Lulu and Leon are almost always like high on my tier list, because their output value is really high and their like mastery of the character, like requirements to output that value, is kind of on the lower end. Which is why Thresh would basically have to be like the most like broken character ever for him to ever be S to me, even like if he is a really good character. Who are the hardest supports to play in your opinion? I think Nami is pretty hard to play. I think Renata is actually pretty hard to play well, just because she's just so short ranged. Although if her conditions are met, then she's really easy. I'd say playing Lux support's kind of hard because she's all skill shots the entire time and really squishy and immobile. I think Soraka is easy to play okay, but hard, like very hard to play super well because you have to dance in and out of ranges the entire time. I'd say Thresh is hard, but only if you're not being babysat. Like if you don't have a jungler babysitting you, then he's hard. But I think if you're being babysat, then I don't think his character's hard at all. Bard? Bard's only hard if you can't roam. Like if roaming's not like an option on your lanes, then yeah, Bard's hard. I think one of the things though is like I think characters are difficult or easy to play based on like a lot of conditions. I think a lot of characters are very conditional. Like I would say Karma is kind of hard to play if you don't have like a winning lane or like a poke partner. But like if you do, or you get to sit in a brush and like cheese level 1, then Karma is no longer like a difficult character. Or like Lulu can be a tough character if you have a bad lane pairing. But in general, she's relatively easy. Ugh, that was gross. In the same way, like, I think Lulu, or Nami can be hard if you don't have, like, a partner to play off of, but Nami can also be, like, a pretty easy character to play. Like, this game, I feel like Nami was pretty easy. Like, I don't even really feel like I have to hit bubble. And I think when those conditions are met, then the game is a lot easier for you to play. I feel like it takes so much to make me tilt. I feel like I literally played a full week of streaming, like 20, 25 hours. And I literally only lost. Like, that was literally all I did. I literally just spent the entire time losing. And, like, even then, like, I didn't even feel like I was that tilted. The guy literally saw me standing there and was just like, yeah, I'm gonna put a word down. Alright, well, every one of that guy's wards is gone now. So yeah, I guess the answer to who are the hardest supports actually really just really isn't even like a question you can actually answer appropriately, because everything is so conditional in support role right now. It's like, well, NASA support is a totally playable game if your jungler comes down and kills their lane, takes all their sums, and then their mid laner runs down there and then kills them again. And then you have a 4k gold lead at, you know, 10 minutes. Hardest support is the shitty ADC. That is true too. Sometimes you just have no workable, like, you have no workable lane, but you're a lane character. Like, playing Senna can really suck dick if, playing Senna can really suck dick if you just, like, have a teammate that picks Vayne, or, like, you have a bad matchup, or maybe you just have someone who's really uncooperative and won't play aggressive with you. So you can't build any souls. I assume that he's just gonna run up and press R. Oh. He did, but, like, that was definitely not the order in which I thought he'd do it. Pretty sure he just shouldn't have even bothered pressing R after he got the stun off. I was gonna exhaust the 80 carry because I thought he'd be the one who flashed in, but he actually just got flash bit. Yeah, I'm kind of down to just dive them. Imagine thinking a turret does anything. Honestly, Volibear disabling the turret was one of the most unpleasant things to ever happen to this game, by the way. This character. Why did this guy build healing reduction? This guy, kill him. I'm pissed. I want that guy dead. He took my flash, and I want to take his life. You know, got any homies? That can't be real, right? Dude, you're filth. You're actual filth. I hate you. Everyone is f***ing just zerging me. I can't believe she's not literally like a perma-picked character right now. Holy shit. What the f***? Why didn't that guy cancel it in R? That guy had R up the whole time, by the way. Also, how did my teammate even get caught? That guy was exhausted. My 80 carry, my second 80 carry had a stroke for sure, man. What was that guy doing? Kate Lux is so strong. I feel like it fell off the face of the earth for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why Caitlyn. I feel like Caitlyn is literally one of the best. Is Champs Q Dead already? It's like all the non-academy / LL players already quit. I mean, I already said that to everybody. I don't get it. Also, it's off season right now, so I don't think anyone's gonna play for a couple of weeks. Like, if your team isn't in playoffs, you're probably not playing that much Champions Queue. You're probably taking a break. But yeah, I mean, I already said that, like, that was gonna happen. That's why I said, like, all the other things surrounding it doesn't matter. The other day, Ole said, if Champs Queue dies and players continue to only do 4 or 5 hours of screaming, the 5 NA import thing will be a thing in a couple of years. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's why I say, like, pretty much NALCS is, like, low-key dead. Like, it basically is dead. Because what's happening now is that imports are getting residency. Like, Core JJ and shit. You know what I mean? So, eventually, like, there's just not going to be any NA players. I mean, there basically isn't already. You do know that, right? Like, there basically isn't NA players anyway. Bro, literally Team Liquid is a 5 import team. You know that, right? Like, Team Liquid is literally a 5 import team. Like, the f. Santorin is European, Bjergsen is European, Core JJ is Korean, Hansama is European / Korean, and Whippo is from the LEC. Like, your best team is already a full import team. I mean, it's just a lot of things. It's just a lot of problems that have culminated together over a long time. And at this point in time, I'd almost just call it a sickness. Like, it's an infrastructural sickness at this point in time. Also, right, mid laner went 0. Their mid laner went 0, 10, and 1. Why wouldn't you take a guy that practices 8 to 10 hours a day over a guy that scrims and leaves? I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? I feel like I have to say this because I think a lot of people don't understand this. So, I think in League of Legends, there's this myth that if you don't play a lot, you're actually gonna be bad at the game. But I don't believe that myth at all. I think for some people that it's important for them to grind a lot and practice and play. But I think for other people, playing more games doesn't do anything for them. And I think that makes people mad. Because then you have to acknowledge that people are not equal. You know what I mean? Like, there are people who are not equal. Like, some people don't have to work very hard and everything comes to them very easily. And I think that a lot of people can't wrestle with that as, like, a fact.